name's John Cordy, and that's quite a glare. Friends of the channel will know that my favourite films are the Fast and Furious films, but I was quite shocked to learn that Vin Diesel never even passed his driving test, and that made me furious. Today's Monday, and that means I show you a lick, and this week it happens to be one of mine. David Lavin, thank you for the request, asked me to break down a couple of licks from my Trying to Rock a Kemper video. They sound like this. And so I wanted to just look at those. I've just spent a couple of minutes breaking them down this morning, as they're my own licks and they're not too fast. I was able to do it without too much difficulty. So both of these are using kind of legato technique, and both of them end up using kind of wider pentatonic stretches. So if you're not familiar with some of this stuff, so we're in E flat major. Take your C minor pentatonic and apply it in a 3-note per string fashion. And what ends up happening is you get these doubling kind of effects. And that's kind of at the core of both of these licks. So the first one first lick goes like this and starts on the and of beat 2, 1, 2. So slower. So we've got a mixture of things going on there. So first of all is the basic kind of pattern. So all on that one string and on the upstroke of the string below. So, and then so we're hitting the 15th fret or the D on the way down, and then up to the E flat on the 16th fret on the way back up. So just slowly again. So we're doing once we've got that part out of the way, we're going to the D instead of the E flat. We're just all the way up and down pentatonic. So and then back up into the C with some chromatic stuff. I think the important part of this lick is to start with this middle finger hitting your second note for the first kind of part, because that makes the stretches more possible. When it goes wrong, I'm normally hitting the F, or that second note, with my ring finger instead of my middle finger, and when I hit it with the middle, it normally goes okay. So we start off with this G. So you're starting with like the pentatonic shape, but I want you to start with your middle finger and then your pinky, because you're going to need to stretch to double the B flat. So a fairly wide stretch from 6 to 11. So we're going, and then we've got this. So maybe figure that part out first. So maybe you could extend it slightly. And then the ascending figure goes like this, and we go up in sextuplets, and then just before the end we do some demi-semiquavers. So So I've practiced that super slowly, and it should hopefully fall fairly comfortably under your fingers, because it's quite a repeating pattern, I hope. So all together. So a kind of nice a nice kind of wide stretchy lick, and it's going to take a bit of practice probably. It's going to, for me, with those kind of wide stretches, especially slow, feel a little bit tricky. So that was actually the second lick. So the first one I'm going to show you now. So hopefully those are some fun ones to break down and try and get up to speed. The backing track and those two licks will go up on my Patreon if you want them. Hopefully that's vaguely useful. Thank you for the request, and if you've got other videos that you want me to break down these kind of licks in, let me know in the comments and on Patreon, and I'll be happy to do those. Hopefully this is the kind of thing that is useful, and this was what I was hoping that we could kind of get going, where you request some licks and I break them down, and occasionally we do that and it goes okay. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you for another video soon. Cheers.